darkest feeling deepest. Noble enough to see the world. Map to find the key was lost. To save the man strength. Darkest feeling deepest. Noble enough to see the world. Map to find the key was lost. To save the man strength. Darkest feeling deepest. Noble enough to see the world. Map to find the key was lost. To save the man strength.
Welcome everyone to Followers of Mayhem! In the last episode, people went clothes shopping! And
other people just played along with clothes shopping.
Oh, I mean, someone found some books about some dragon chocolates. It wasn't really important. But, so, Ruru will be joining us. She's going to be a little late, though. And, yeah. Why are all the names, like, slightly lower than they should be? That's weird. Hold on a second, let me fix that. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why. Z. So. Or you guys do your clothes shopping. You spend some time doing things, and eventually night falls. Fortunately for you, Tig, when asked, just gives a shrug and you're able to head and sleep in some, well, bunk beds. They're not the most comfortable, but they're beds. And it's free.
I call top bunk.
How's
I
that
did
work?
not even ask how that works, and I'm just gonna. It's gonna trance in the middle of the room, levitating 3 feet off the ground.
All right, flying. That's why. Okay.
Show off.
Okay.
Yeah, just as like Alex goes to bed, he sees Vierna doing this. He just says, "Show off."
So, Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Sometime during the night, while you're busy finishing up the spell, your friend Shipley walks up the stairs with a sandwich wrapped in a small clear wrapping that also has the logo of a local store on it. And she places it down and says, "Hey, don't forget to eat."
Oh. Am I supposed to eat?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Last time it was like a week. You nearly went starved to death, was it? No, you nearly died of dehydration. That was it.
There are nearby water sources. I can just absorb them through osmosis, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you got a good group going. You happy?
Apologies, I missed that. Could you repeat that?
Seems you got a good group going. You happy?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. Well, I gotta get back to my studies. But
I wish you luck.
Yeah, same to you. Oh, here. And she places down a button. And she says, this button when pressed makes the sound of an explosion. I thought you might find it funny.
He pushes the button.
Kaboom!
Okay. Thank you.
I've been using it to mess with the wizards. They've been going, "Oh no, Dennis is back." It was hilarious. Alright. Good night.
Good night.
And she shuffles down to a bed and then just flops into it. So, the next morning comes. Dennis, you finish with inscribing the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Do you rejoin the others?
Yes.
Okay. So you head on down, and it appears I did not put his token here, so give me a second to grab Funnel's token.
For reference, I am calling the button Explodey button.
Of course. Alright, he's on acquaintances. Here he is. Funnel. Okay, there we go. So, right. As you all wake up in the morning, you can see Daniel is quietly waiting for you outside, and you all do your basic exercises. There's a little bit of grass there. It looks a lot smaller on the map, but there's about a small front garden, roughly same as a house would have, of just grass that you can stand on and do your exercises. It's a little hard to do exercises with the whole fact that if you think too hard about something, you go in that direction. But you managed to get it. You managed to get your muscles, burning and stuff.
All are sleeping in with their satchel.
Okay. Is anyone currently outside the building?
Yeah, I imagine Alex is, since he's joining in with the exercises. Is Grisura outside with the exercises, or?
It's basically just stretches, so I'd say inside.
Alright, well, Alex probably got his stuff out of the way, and he's just keeping himself warmed up. So yeah, he's outside.
Alrighty. So, as you're outside, you glance up and you notice someone leaving Mercy's store. There's a big sign on it and you can see the little bag and it's right over here. And you've seen this guy. You only saw him the once, but you recognize it as Allah's friend who does deliveries for Mercy. As he spots you, he begins to fly down and lands beside you.
Morning, Icarus. How you doing?
Hey, I've been looking for you guys everywhere. I have some stuff to deliver to you.
Yeah, and Alex finishes up his set of push-ups, hops back to his feet, and wipes off the sweat. Sweating and says, "Yeah, what do you have for us?"
And he pulls out this neatly stacked group of letters, which he hands to Alex and says, "These are letters for you and your friends. The names on the front. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to do. I do a little bit of side business as a mailman, because doing deliveries doesn't pay all the bills, and with the whole Mercy stores being all connected, it makes getting around quite easily."
So Mercy's got you paying minimum wage, huh?
Yeah, and you just watch as he slumps. The wings also, which are currently flared, also just flop and turn into a cape.
And I'm guessing he's not the kind to give a raise easily.
No, but, it pays the bills. And I get cheap, and I get a discount as an employee, so, it has its benefits.
I suppose. Mercy seems to be a nice guy, but if he does start pushing you around, don't let him, alright?
Icarus gives a salute and then says, "So, and he looks around, looking behind you, and then looks back and says, where's Allah?"
Oh, she's still inside, I think.
Okay, so she's sleeping in then.
Not entirely sure. I usually wake up pretty early, so I don't know what exactly counts as sleeping in.
Well, I better not wake her then, but, just tell her I said hello,
Sure.
And he reaches into his pocket and then pulls out a small, carefully carved wooden center that looks identical to her, and he says, "Could you hand this to her and tell her if I got a likeness right? I plan to paint it, and,
Sure, no worries. I'll keep that in mind.
Great.
Have a good day now, alright, Icarus?
Just, deliver it to Mercy once you get her yes-so. And, with that...
Sure, I'll pop.
Sorry?
Sorry, I was gonna have Alex say, "Yeah, sure, I'll pop in once she's given her feedback."
Kaboom! So,
Well, after that kaboom, Alex just gives a smile and he says, "Good morning, Mayhem."
Icarus gives a smile, and then the cloak once more unfurls into a set of wings, and with a flap, he heads right through the barrier and out into the land, taking off to deliver something.
Alright, Alex finishes up his exercise outside and heads on in.
Alright.
Hey, Allah, you up?
Allah, you hear a voice. It's grating in your ear. You're just trying to get some goddamn sleep in here.
She wakes up for the giant kaboom regardless, and she already looks pissed. Where is he?
I don't know. From the sounds of it, maybe. Where does it sound like the explosion's coming from?
Alright, let me just move you over to this tower map. Okay. So, Dennis, where does it sound like the explosions are coming from?
Oh, I'm thinking more like he got out of bed, remembered he has the button, pulls it out, and then pushed it.
Alright, so it's coming
And
from
now
the...
he's grinning crazily.
So he's in the bedroom then.
Alar's in the bedroom.
Yes, that's why it was so loud. It was right in your ear.
She glares at Dennis and then starts putting her flute to her lips.
Oh, hi, Lar. Good morning.
She casts levitate on him.
Is something the matter?
But everyone can already fly.
Don't worry, just keep some like stationary. Actually, I believe.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Okay. Nothing, Dennis. Good luck. And she just walks down.
As you're walking down, you pass by Alex, who is actually walking up the stairs.
Yeah, he looked like he just got through a bunch of exercises.
Oh,
So yeah, he's like, hey, Allah. And he's carrying the bundle of letters as well, and the little centaur statue. Hey, Allah, I actually just ran into Icarus while I was outside.
oh, Icarus, how's he been?
Yeah, he's been good. He wanted me to tell you he said hi. Oh, yeah, and he shows her the figure, and he says he made this. He wanted to know if he got your likeness.
Alar's eyes shine like stars, and she looks over to the centaur, wooden centaur. She's like, "My God, this is amazing! It looks just like. Look at it, Alex. Look at it." She like shoves it into his face. Look at it. It looks like me.
I'm looking.
Do you see it? She
Yes,
still
I
has
see
it to his phone, and then she puts it down. Alrighty. Well,
Alright, well, I'll
is
tell
this for me?
him. Sorry.
Is this actually for me to keep, or what's?
No. He just wanted your feedback on it. He said he's going to paint it, so I'll bring it back to Messi's in a little bit.
It's
Speaking
just
of
like
which-
that. Alar's like star-filled eyes like look like they've just been shattered into a billion star pieces.
I'm
And if
sure
you
he's
look-
gonna. I'm sure he might
No.
let you keep it once he's done, but it's
No.
just,
No, it's
you
okay.
know. Wonderful. First thing in the morning, and I've already started making a woman cry.
I'm not crying.
Allah, you
Alright.
very clearly notice by now that you're, not as distracted by the very loud explosion, that Alex is carrying a stack of what appears to be letters.
What are those?
Oh yeah, bunch of letters for us just came in. That's actually one of the reasons why Icarus showed up.
Oh, I see.
And he just he looks down the stairs and he calls out, "Get your asses in here! We got mail!"
Could you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep here!
You woke
Let's
up
do
from
my
the
cat move
explosion.
to my spot.
And he yelled right in Grisura's face, just as she reached the top of the stairs. I'm right here. You don't have to yell.
Oh yeah,
she
I forgot
rubs her
about
ears.
Dennis.
Well, sorry, it's just one of you was on a level below, and I didn't feel like going down a spiraling staircase. You know how difficult it is to climb those things in succession?
Whoops, I accidentally left the game in GM mode, and that's a problem.
But anyway, and Alex does the bundle, and he passes around the letters to everyone.
All it takes a letter, and she walks over to Dennis. Amy, hand it to me.
It's still GM mode. What is going on here?
And what to you?
Roll20 is being really weird. Let's
The
try
thing.
this again.
What thing?
You know what thing I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean this button that my friend made?
Yes.
When you push it, it makes a loud explosion. He pushes the button.
Kaboom!
Alara holds her ears, and then she tries to snatch it from him.
There we go.
No, you can't have it. It's made by my best friend.
You are not allowed to use such a device.
And I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Dennis.
Okay.
I'm already being levitated.
Now you're whole person and levitating in the air.
So now you're held in the air.
It looks like I saved though.
Okay, you're saved, so you're not held in the air. You're just levitating.
All right. You know what this is? This is irritating. Yeah. And Alex walks up over to Dennis and he says, "Hey, Dennis, buddy,
But
could you please be a good friend and give it back to not give it back, give it to Allah because it's clearly giving her a bit of a headache."
My ears.
Roll your wisdom save.
Fuck!
Dennis,
Good dunk.
Dennis, you still can decide to give it anyway. If you choose to.
tell you what, I'll leave it in my bag for now, and we will decide what to do with it later.
No, we decide now. She starts spinning Dennis while he's still floating in the air.
Grizzler
Cool.
hands.
Holy shit! He's got no inertia, and Alice keeps spinning him along with her.
Yeah, it's very fun, isn't it?
For reference, does that?
Roll me a con save, Dennis.
Oh no.
Because he's spinning
Does
like.
Monster Bucket happen upon this scene? Chipley?
Pardon? Chipley's
Chipley
watching
happen upon
from
the
her
screen?
bed. She woke up at the explosion.
He's spinning like a top. He's got no inertia.
Why is he good at saving?
You do not throw up.
Grizzler hands Kagura the book she was carrying. Hold these for me. And she goes over and tries to wrestle the device out of Dennis's hand.
Okay,
Give
that's
it
a
here.
straight strength and a strength save, Dennis.
Oh my god, the legend.
Grisora, you managed to snatch it while Dennis is spinning through the air. His eyes look circles, spirals as he tries to hold on to it, but it's very hard to keep track of things while you're spinning. And
Alara suddenly just puts her hand out and it stops Dennis like a whiplash motion.
roll me another con save.
Can I run back so...
You do not throw up.
Yeah, I'm moving back just in case.
Now we got mail for you. She just starts pushing Dennis while he's in midair now.
And Alex kind of leans over to Alari and says, "That actually kind of looked like fun."
It did look fun, didn't it? She just snickers back.
I don't think it was fun.
Yeah, no, sorry, Dennis.
You're right.
Just having a little fun with you.
Alright, so, letters. Do you hand them out?
Yeah, Alex did hand them out. Yeah, sorry, just got distracted by the fun stuff.
Alright, so who wants to open theirs first? If there's
I'll go
multiple
first.
people, okay, you can open yours first. It's from Naxan. Adele Grizzly Bear. That's great news. I always knew you'd be the genius of the group one of these days. You give Alex friend my thanks. That man to betray your son's trust like that, it makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not big on potleaks, though, but what he did was wrong. Nothing changes that. Yes, that elf fellow, my aunt. You asking him then, is he far we or something?
Oh god.
Which sounds pretty dangerous. Be careful, alright? You swimming? The entire ocean will no longer be safe from your free. Haha, I'm Jerry. Yoid. Guys, this is a super serious letter.
I'm sorry.
Overjoyed. I'll
I
be
feel
to
attacked.
swim. Once you can, we could go fishing. A proper little trip, just the two of us on a red boat. I'm swore more friends will tease for a bit, but it's just out show Ewing Tay Craig. We
The more I look like
Used-
this, the more like my spelling.
to do it all the time. Me and my ex sailing bud did this. There are one-piece suits that should cover the scars. Or you can ask your wizard friend to hide them with a spell. Summons hurt Etty secure. Just have to be careful not to lose this key thing. It was nice to hear from you. We've managed to track down a few of those sold, but we're still making plans for them. The easiest way might be to offer to pay off their debt, or find someone that can. Stay safe out there, GB Naxon. Okay.
Absolute gold.
Okay.
That reminds me of my spelling. I got a feeling she got that influence from somewhere. I feel
Okay.
really bad now.
Now you know how bad my spelling was before I started taking lessons.
Nah, I didn't get it from you.
Oh,
I have a I'll talk about it later. But what's your reaction, Grizzle?
She smiles warmly at the letter.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, Alex will whip out his letter.
Okay, that should be easier. Dear Alex, hey! What's cooler than a dragon and a unicorn together in some monstrous half dragon, half unicorn beast? A drawing of a uni-dragon has been drawn in one corner of the page. That's right, you! A certain fishbait wanted to send his daughter a letter, so I got to breathe air for once. I tell you, water is great, but there's a point where there's just too much, you know? Have fun, Empire.
But yeah,
Wait, what?
Alex. It was from Empire.
As I see.
Alex?
Yeah, Alex reads that and just smiles, and he just says, "She's really hot. She's really hard not to like, isn't she?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But and he looks to you and is like, "What? That's all you can say? Just yep, just yep."
Why? Were you expecting a poem or something?
No, not really. It's just I don't know. Is it weird to say that you sound bored sometimes, Fiona? I mean, I know you lived for like over 100 years or something, but I mean, I don't know. Sorry.
So, who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go next.
Alright? Dear Fiona, I have translated that book as you requested and paid for expedient delivery of this letter via Mercy. He's honestly quite secure and affordable as a mailman. From the details, it appears that by putting a zombie into a suit of living armor, you can make an army that never aims to eat, nor sleep, nor one that can't fight if someone puts up an anti-magic field. Speaking of, I could sell such knowledge for a high price here. It's a really ingenious idea. The book was written by a lich, by the way. Something about needing a more reliable army to protect my fedora. Sending me a moment you get this. Let me know if I'm okay to sell this information. We'll cut the profits 50-50, of course. Mia Bella.
Vierna does a double take at the book with the fedora, and then she power walks down onto the study room, and then she power walks down to the study room, grabs some more parchments, and digs out the sending stone.
All right.
Mia, I just got your letter.
Ah,
First
good.
of all, yes, absolutely sell this.
Yes,
Second-
because that's the last thing Gillet needs.
Something like that. And second, I need possibly do it through a front if you have any.
Oh, I have many. I haven't
Good.
stayed this city for a while without a reason, you know.
Good. Just wanted to make sure. And second of all, I need you to tell me the details right now, like methods to make them, how, and what the actual results are, or what these enhanced undead are actually capable of, etc. And like I've got like a paper and quill out, and I'm ready to write it all down.
So she explains that you make the undead as you would normally undead, and then you make the living armor as you normally would. And when you put the undead in the living armor, it basically raises their AC to 20. Or whatever the
literally just
AC of
so it's
living
literally-
armor is.
So it's literally just an armored zombie.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's magic armor, so it gets twice the attacks. And it can't be stopped with an anti-magic field because if the magic armor stops working, the zombie can still drag it along.
Okay, armored zombie with extra X. Like, I mean, I assume she goes into rather more detail than this.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like the actual techniques and like.
Yeah,
and
she
stuff.
explains
Like, we,
exactly how to do it. Like you could do it yourself.
Yeah, okay, because like, yeah, we were both students here, so we get a bit technical here.
Yeah. You know, she explains that you have to configure the spinal cord to string up a rhythmic tune or something.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so thanks for the information. Yeah, and this is very good to know. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. 50-50 sounds great.
Alright, I shall give you your share of the profits next time you are in town.
See you then.
Alright, who's next?
Okay, so
Go on.
okay, I just agreed. I just agreed to sell a major necromantic breakthrough to a city of evil sorcerers.
Yes,
I'm sure
because
no bad will come of this.
yes, because as I said, that is the last thing Gillet needs: a fucking army that is zombies and magical armor.
Well, well, here's the thing: the Syndicate doesn't use necromancy at all.
Why?
Guys, I'm just showing you this. Becca drew a uni-dragon. So there you go, that's what a uni-dragon looks like, everyone.
You know what? I could imagine that would almost be exactly how MP would have drawn it.
Yeah.
And yeah, also part of Vierna's reasoning, there's an army of clerics living just a short boat ride away.
So
if it gets out of hand, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
alright, so is there anything else you want to do, Vienna?
After that, I'm probably just gonna go check in with
With who?
Nihilus.
Okay. Niles is currently actually looking at the book you saw Wiztig offering, and he seems to be mostly just glancing through it with a slight curiosity, as if he's a bit nervous to touch every single page as he goes to pick and pull it open.
Don't
But-
worry, these aren't the ones in Mother's book. They won't try and These aren't like the ones in Mother's library. They won't try and kill you.
I know. It's just I don't wanna ruin it.
They're college textbooks. If they're not just a little bit more worn by the end of the year, then you're not using them right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I drop it in water?
No, don't do that.
Oh,
What I
okay.
meant
Sorry.
is you don't need to worry so much.
I
It's-
understand. Sorry.
Like a lot of students write in their college textbooks.
I understand. Sorry.
Just calm down, and now you'll do great here.
I'll
And then
try.
this continues.
Yeah, basically
So-
that continues with him saying sorry and Rihanna going, "Hey, you'll be fine. You'll be no. I'm sorry." Anyway, who's next? Dra or Allah? Who wants to go next?
Guess
Then-
I'll go next.
You'll go next.
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. Dear Allah, how have you been? I've been wanting to check with you, but paper is hard to come by underwater. The R has been scratched out. I'm currently in a small port town near the R has been scratched out, where the druids live. I was considering going to see your sister while I'm in the area. Is that awkward has been scratched out? Is that a problem? I'll be heading down to Seaville for a while, but if you send a letter here, I'll check back in a week or so. Hope my has been scratched out. Your has been scratched out. Hope the musical instrument is faring you well. Your father.
All our size and like rubs her the bridge, like pinches the bridges of her nose, and like a slight annoyance. Jeez, he's like this even in letters. Impressive.
Anything else?
She goes to her digs into her sending stone, and she would call Eris.
Allah, it's surprising to hear from you.
Huh? Why is it surprising?
Well, I'm sorry, I've just been out of sorts ever since, I got back to, the town, and, I think you're gonna like it here now. I've been making some changes. It's been a bit of a slow going, but, for one thing, you might see a few more centaurs wandering Mahem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You mean the people who don't leave?
Yeah, now there's more priestesses than just us.
Huh.
The entire village it's now the entire village's duty, so there's there's a bit more work because I gotta manage it all, but yeah, you might run into some centaurs on your travels now.
Her like eyebrow twitches at this. Wait, are you serious?
I mean, I'm not one to joke, so yes.
What did you do?
I might have told off my father.
Wait, what? Oh, my head.
We can talk more when you come to visit. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good. Also, Dad's on his way there.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, I figure I warn you.
I
Or he doesn't look
appreciate the
stupid.
warning. I gotta-
Alrighty.
I gotta get back to teaching them how to grow a plant. So I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they only know to grow the pot. All right, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's hard to teach them that there's more plants than just pot. It's a trial process.
I hear you. I
Anyway,
appreciate the work.
I love you. Take care.
Love you too, big sis. Talk to you later.
And you're done. Anything else you want to do?
She's gonna take a breather and like head outside.
All right. Well, don't don't just head outside right now because this is all taking place at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, you're not gonna all open your letters one at a time, are you?
No,
You know. Okay.
I got it.
Next up, draw for Dennis.
Oh boy.
Dear Denny Doo, I heard a certain someone is going to Frozen. Could you pick me up a couple of healing potions while you're in there? A few of the cartographers have come to Miss Bradley with an odd sickness. I'm trying to determine the cause, but if you could order those to be delivered to me, that would be great. I also included some exploding cupcakes. When you eat one, it will go boom in your mouth with flavor. I thought you might like the recipe, so... And there you go, Dennis. That's a cantrip for you.
So do I add that to my cantrips?
You can. It costs the same to add the cantrip to your book as it would for any other cantrip.
You can't. I don't know if you can add cantrips to your book. The rules are only really there for level spells.
Okay, well, you can add it to your book. Okay? So, yeah, what's your reaction?
Cupcakes?
Okay.
He takes one of the cupcakes and eats it.
Kaboom! It's an explosion of flavor in your mouth. And, let's see. You take 2 sweetness damage.
The maximum sweetness.
Chipley, you should try these.
I'm not a big fan of sweets.
It's also got a recipe. Maybe you could try it? Hopefully you won't turn the entire class into lizards this time.
Oh, but that was so fun the last time.
Oh, who just popped in?
Marco.
Rura!
Hi.
Hello, Rura.
Okay, so give me just a second. Yeah?
Sorry I'm late.
Oops, that is not the right thing to do. So let's go like this. And, that is too far. Okay, give me just a second. I am fixing... Stop it. I'm clicking 1. Thank you.
What did I miss?
Nothing much. Well, you missed a bit, but,
They stole my button!
Dennis got an exploding button.
Oh.
A button that makes an explosion sound when it's pressed. Everyone's been opening their letters. You can find them under the letters folder in the, documents section. So, you're currently asleep, and yeah, above is a picture of the uni dragon. So, I'm going to keep things moving because we've got a lot to do today. So,
Wait, she managed to sleep through the explosion?
yes, she managed to sleep through the explosion. She had earplugs in.
I'm
Okay.
a heavy sleeper.
So, there's one last letter to go through. Oh, this one's gonna be hard. Okay. Kagura, you get a letter from your sister.
I'm gonna get a snack. Be right back.
Okay. Dear big brother, I am away. Mrs. Swen is helping me write this letter. I don't know where I am, but Uncle Elnash says I won't be able to receive any messages where I am. I love you, big brother, but I'm scared to go back home. Mom and Dad are scary. The goblins are scary. But it's not scary here. I have a Mrs. Swan to go play with. We do all the time too. So don't be worried. And you see a drawing of you and her and Sren underneath, drawn with a child's hand. Kagura?
I just realized I had my mic turned off that entire time.
Ah.
Okay, Kagura is taken aback when he realizes who this letter is from, and his expression softens. But this is probably the most genuine smile that anybody has ever seen him have. Or at least anybody in the group, anyway.
That's edgy.
Grisera spots this as she is carrying her books. Someone's really happy.
I just it's the letters just from someone very important to me.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, hey, I'm glad for you, man. That's probably the first big smile you've had since I met you.
Well, she, mm, she's, well, she's the light of, been the light of my dark, lonely life. So,
Well, glad to know she's doing all right then. At least, well, all right enough that she sent you a letter.
at least, at least with this, I know she's okay. And in fact, Elnath really does have her.
Ah, so it's from your sister.
Yeah.
Well, at least she seems to be safe, so no need to worry.
She says she's been playing with Sren wherever she is. It's really good to hear. Aside from me, she's been alone her almost her entire life.
Yeah, it's good to have friends, and Stren's about her age, you would say.
Close enough.
You back, Rura? Nope. Okay. You're muted if you are back.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, by this point, you see a bundle of feathers in a corner slowly rouse, and Rura rises from sleep.
Morning, Rura.
There's Sleeping Beauty.
We're just blink sleepy, like, huh? Morning. And she just stretches her wings all the way out and starts to get up.
You know what? I feel like I want to roll a d20 to see if Dennis fell on the button. What do you guys think?
Fail on the button.
Sure, why not?
Who gave him the button that just makes explosions?
A friend?
Some jerkwad.
Ooh.
A friend.
So,
Your friends are our jerks.
you did not fall on the button, Dennis.
Okay.
So, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Alex just says, "All right, everybody. Well, we're about ship off. So, any last minute shopping, touching your armor, getting potions or anything, better get it done right now."
Okay.
Yeah, Grisera.
Does Wistic have the key done yet?
Uh-oh.
Pardon?
Has Dennis finished making a copy of the key?
Wistig? Oh yeah, you see him wander down, and he goes to give you the key, and then pauses, and then pulls out the second key, hands you one, and then hands one to Alex.
Thank you.
Smart man.
Mm-hmm.
Grisera reluctantly places the book she was reading aside.
I have my button. You can read it.
What'd you say?
I got my button back. You can read it.
Grisera has a couple of books. Are you sure it's well within your book limit?
They're wizards. They have a book limit of like 20.
That's within my book limit. Besides, I can teach you spells if you need assistance.
Grisera grins as she holds up the 3 books. Well, actually, wait, 4 books. One is a book of basic spells. Another is a book of... 2 books are on specific schools. And one is about Eldritch Knights. I don't suppose you can teach me how to cast... She then carefully reads the words evocation and abjuration spells.
That would be correct. And yes, I can. And some other ones.
Great.
So, is there anything else you would like to do before you head down to meet with Thanel?
Dennis is going to order things for draw, and he's going to include the key and a copy of the instructions with the key.
Alright, so to get that all delivered and paid for, do you pay with it out of your own pocket?
Yep.
How much money do you have?
758 gold pieces.
You have 158 gold?
758.
Okay, that should be fine then. I'd say you'd probably get it all for around 200 gold.
Okay.
And yeah, you send that off. Anything else anyone needs to do?
No, I'm good.
Rourke kind of wants an explanation to what they're doing.
That reminds me. Did you hear anything about the phylactery?
Lipstick hasn't really told me anything about that yet. I'm guessing Thanel probably has some sort of information on it.
Then we better hurry and figure out where this is. Otherwise, we're either gonna have to face a lich head-on without any form of weakening him, or we go face goblins that are expecting us.
So?
Yeah.
Do you all head downstairs to meet up with Thanel?
Alex does, at least.
Yep.
And you're gonna once she's done with the conversation with Alice is also down.
Alrighty.
Grisera's heading down there too.
Alright, so you show the library card to the lady who's doing her nails, Grisora, and she gives a sigh and stamps them and then says, yada blah, 2 months, whatever, blah blah. Okay, go.
What was that?
Is it 2 months? What? What? I don't care. She continues doing her nails. You don't think you don't think she's really paying attention.
Grisera points to Dennis. Put it on his tab.
Yeah. So,
what school is exploding cupcakes?
doesn't it say it on the letter?
No.
I think I put it as conjuration. Because you're conjuring a cupcake. Aren't you?
This is true. Okay.
So, you will head down and meet up with Thanel. He's currently just leaning against the wall with, his hood on, and, he gives a wave as you approach.
Morning, Thanel. How you doing?
Yeah, it's a bit early, but I'm up and ready to go.
Alright, did Wiztig tell you where we could find this phylactery?
Oh, he doesn't need to tell me, I already know.
Alright.
Yeah,
Is that what you were talking about him with when we showed up?
I can't remember what we were talking about, sorry. But, I was the one that found it, so, I'll lead you there,
You don't remember? We were, asking Wiztig questions about it, and then he's like, hey, why don't you go with them?
No, I remembered that. I don't know what I was talking to. I was talking to Wiztig.
He was talking to his teammates about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I'd say we'll just do a bit of last minute shopping. I know I need to drop off a few things at Mercy. Some of us might want to grab something there, so we'll do a quick stop at Mercy's and then we'll head out. Yeah.
No problem. I will continue to wait here then.
All right. Well, see you in a bit.
Right.
And,
So you...
Alex goes to Mercy's place to drop off what Icarus gave him.
Alright. So you head to Mercy's and it's as you remember it inside. And he goes, "Oh, hey! Hey, sorry. Sorry, that bit was out of character. Welcome! Hey, how's one of my favorite customers?"
Hey, Mercy, and Alex, of course, gives him a hello hug.
There we go. So how can I help you this fine day?
I'm here to drop something off that Icarus gave me.
Oh yeah, he mentioned that you might be dropping something off. You want to browse our wares while you're at it, or are you on your way?
I'm pretty good for the moment. Hang on, just need to check a few things. Yeah, I should be fine.
Alrighty. Well, you have a lovely day.
My friends might be along, so you'd be expecting them.
Oh, that would be lovely. You have a lovely day, though, and I hope to see you again soon.
You too, Mercy. You have a good day.
Bye. So, anyone else got any preparations?
Kagura speaks up and asks, "Mercy, do you happen to sell armor?"
Well, yes, I do in fact sell armor. I made your friend's armor, after all.
Well, preferably something that can provide protection without compromising my freedom of movement.
Now, is that adamantium or mithril? Adamantium or mithril? It's mithril. Okay, so I can do mithril for you. It'll cost you 500 gold. It's 150 if you provide the materials. And that's just to coat the armor with mithril. If you have an armor you want in particular, that will be an extra cost because it's paying for the armor and that's paying for the mithril coating. So what sort of armor are you looking for? Stealthy type like you probably want some half plate, yes?
A half plate sounds like what I'm looking for. Yeah.
All right. So a half plate is 750. So if you add the 500, that gives you.
But wait, hold on.
Can rogues use half plate?
I'm fairly certain they can't. They only have proficiencies in light armor, don't they? Yeah, they do.
So, in that case, it'd only be studded leather. Are you sure?
Yeah, half plate is medium armor.
Yeah, I know that, but hold on a second. Let me check, cause.
Yeah, rogues only have proficiency in light armor.
Kagura. Da-da-da. Yeah, you only have light armor.
Yeah, I guess when you said half plate, I thought that was falling under the criteria of providing bodily protection without compromising freedom of movement.
You can't wear armor if you're not proficient with it. But
Mercy got any elven chain?
I don't have that on my list, so I would have to look it up, my dear. But as for you, you're sneaky type. I can get you some studded leather armor. It's pretty freely moving. It's only a little better than what you got, but if you like, I can enchant it to make it a little better. For about 500 gold, I can give it an extra point of sturdiness. Basically, what he's saying is you can get +1 studded leather for 545 GP.
I suppose that that's the best I'm going to get from you.
Unfortunately, you'd have to get some training for medium armor. We do offer courses, but they take about a month, and I don't think you have that kind of time.
No, I don't.
So, and he pulls out a set of studded leather armor, and you watch as he begins to pour a solution on it, and it briefly glows blue for a second, and then it dims, and he says, "Alright, so that'll be 445 gold."
445. All right.
As for the elven chain, Fiona, send me the information on it, and I'll get back to you on that, okay?
No, I was suggesting that for Kagura. I don't need it.
Ah, okay.
It's technically medium, but anyone who wears it is automatically proficient.
I see. I'll look it up. Okay.
Like honestly, it provides no actual improvement over the +1 studded leather though. So
Fair enough. Alright, so do you pay up, Kagura?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so subtract that from your inventory, and he hands you the studded leather.
And
So
that's a +1 studded leather, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, there you go.
Would you like me to add it to your character sheet for you?
No, I got it.
Okay. Remember to
Don't
remove
forget
your...
Don't forget to remove your previous armor.
or unequip it. So, anything else anyone wants to get?
I want some thieves' tools, please.
Okay, so Thieves' Tools will be just around... I think they're 15 gold. Let me check. They're 25 gold.
Alrighty, I'll take some. I need some anyway.
Doing a little sneaking, huh? Just don't try to pick a lock. They're magically enchanted.
You can enchant lockpicks?
Yeah. But it's easier to enchant the locks. So that'll be 25 gold. Here's your tools.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
So, Dennis is for sure making sure the key goes a secure route. So he probably actually does his ordering here.
Alright, Mercy will, you do the deed, and he assures you that he's never lost a package.
Okay.
Except that one time, but that totally wasn't his fault. The guy was trying to set him up.
It was a setup.
So, anyone else? Alright. Is there anything else you want to do before you leave?
I'm good.
I think Alex has his thing sorted out.
Alright. With that said, Thanel will greet you when you get back and say, "Alright, so you ready to go?"
Yep, ready to go.
Yep.
Alright, so we're heading north. It's actually quite close to Frozen, but not that close. It's reasonably close. It's within closest distance. If you
how many days travel?
about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
Oh, so close.
So close to what?
One more day and I would have gotten those bloody braces of defense.
Alright. Well, you still have the trip back.
Of the essence.
Yeah, there's always the trip back, so yeah, no worries. We need to get there as quickly as possible, so yeah, don't worry.
Do you head at a brisk pace or a regular pace?
Brisk.
Time is of the essence.
Alright.
Yeah, brisk pace.
So, it's 6 days. You can cut it down to 3, but you'll have to roll 3 times to see if you get a point of exhaustion.
Each of us?
Yep.
Well, what save would that be?
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
But
Which I
Not
suck
my.
at.
Fantastic.
You can either take 6 days or wait. I'm asking you. You can either take 6 days or you can take 3 days and have to make some saves. What would you like?
you know, even though we're in a hurry, we can't risk any of us getting exhaustion.
All right, so 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so
So-
we got a low roll out of the way and it mounted to nothing. Good.
Okay. So, you head over to a large mountain. It's actually poking quite far out of the hills, which is uncommon for this area of the land. There's a very deep incline that leads to this little bit of marshland that looks like it'd be hell to travel through. And the mountain itself is surrounded by this marshland. And right up on the top of the mountain, you can see this very, very hard to see, but Allah can see it perfectly. Echo. Allah can see this perfectly. There's a small cave entrance right at the top. And yeah, that's the Lich's hideout there.
I guess
Okay,
spotted,
I'm
guys.
gonna. Okay, I'm gonna send. Okay, I'm gonna send. I'm gonna phase my eyesight into Valens and send him up there to see. Just have him do a quick flyby just to see if there are any guards or any signs of his presence.
Now, it's about 500 feet from where you are, the entrance. I think
Yeah,
that's about right. Okay.
Yeah, like I can still. Yeah, after that, I'll still be able to see through his eyes. I just won't be able to to actively direct him or actively go in and out.
So you told him to go up and then come back?
Yeah, basically just have him do a real casual flyby.
Alright. So Valen spreads his wings, flapping high into the air and then settling into a glide as he slowly
I'm watching
curves.
through his eyes the entire time.
As he slowly curves around. The entrance is rather unassuming. There's a couple of bones littered around the entrance. Honestly, there's no real discerning features. It just looks like a plain, regular, ordinary cave. He comes back and lands down.
Well, couple bones littered around the entrance. Not much else.
Well, yes, if it was easy to see that, if it had big neon signs that said it was a Lich entrance, then it wouldn't exactly be secure now, would it?
Right. Well, yes, but
Would you like to get a closer look?
and I'd like someone sneakier than me to go get a closer look.
Alright, and you watch as he concentrates for a moment, and his eyes he points a finger slowly towards the cave entrance, and Allah, you can see this very well. Slowly a circle is starting to appear on the wall that has some runes cut in it. And then you watch as Thanol turns and points again to a rock, and the same rune appears. And he then leans back and he says, "Alright, well, just put your hand on there and I'll take you right up there."
Okay, Alex does it first.
With a brief moment of disorientation, you're suddenly standing right in the cave entrance. Allah, you can see him up there.
Vierna will do the same.
actually, before that, Alex, he just he's sort of disoriented for a minute. He looks left, looks right, and then looks down, and then he just waves.
Alright, Vienna, you appear over there as well.
Alar waves back at him.
Yeah, and like I appear like
Oh wait.
I just right in front of him, and I almost knock out, and I just very nearly knock Alex off the cliff's edge.
Whoa, whoa, hey!
I just grab his arm.
Okay, let's get out of the way. And he just sort of like shuffles over a bit.
So, does everyone go through the arcane gate?
Sure.
Alright.
I can't just fly up there?
You can fly if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No thanks.
Alright. So, while you were all waiting for Rura to fly over, it's a bit of a flight. I mean, it's 500 feet, so you're gonna be at least a couple of minutes. Even if you dash. Thanel comes through and the runes just fade away.
Climbing down's gonna be an absolute adventure.
Well, that's why I came with. I can, make another gate to get us down.
Fair enough. Alright, well. And Alex peers into the cave, and what does he see?
You see that the cave, well, it looks natural at first, and it seems to curve around as if it's going to close. There's this sudden, sharp, square shape in it that leads into pitch darkness, which you can see in, but no one else can. And in the pitch darkness, it just slowly curves down and then around, and you can't see him anymore.
Yep, this guy's definitely... He's definitely trying to hide his lair. Alright, everybody? And Alex summons Wanderlust and tucks the blade into his belt. Get ready, everybody.
Alright. So, you all head in. It's in the top left.
I can see the fountain.
I know.
Okay, just double checking.
I'm about to give the flavor text. At first, there's nothing but darkness. A lot of you having to feel your way through unless you decide to light a torch. Does anyone light a torch?
Oh.
I do. I have one.
I stop anyone who tries.
Okay.
Okay, Rura was about to run, but then she just looks at Fiona and just slowly puts it away, like, okay.
Yeah, Dennis was about to do it, and then it didn't look like Fiona wanted it to happen, so he didn't.
Alright.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. I'm sorry, you were talking.
I whisper, okay, probably should have thought... Okay, so... There's a high chance we're going to have some kind of undead guardian in his place. It's been in contact with an old friend in Prosh. Undead guardians probably faster and stronger than regular zombies.
Fantastic.
So, are you all ready for me to describe the room?
Mm-hmm.
For a long time, there's darkness, and then you stumble a bit. I know, Dennis.
Okay.
You shouldn't be looking at the stream. You should be looking at what you can see on Roll20.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the stream because of that.
Slowly, the ground evens out, and you're walking. And then you see a very dim glow, illuminating a large room with statues and pillars holding glowing blue orbs that don't emit any light, but gently pulse. Two little, what are they called? Sarcophagus. No,
Coffins?
Coffins, that's the word. Two coffins stand to your left and right at the entrance where it opens up. There's a chandelier that has fallen and shattered next to a pool of blood that leads to a large tub filled with it. Allah, you can see two ghostly figures. They haven't yet to notice you. And you can also
Where
see... You can all... If you can see them on the map, you can see them a lot.
Oh, okay.
Right. Before we go forward, Alex pulls out the goggles of night and he says, "All right, who can barely see?"
I can't.
Alar raises her hand too.
Rura
can't
does
see it.
too.
I can't see a damn thing.
All right. Who's
Usually
more
my
important here?
usually my vision is good in the dark.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Sorry, I mustn't have set the token up right. Okay, there you go.
Right. Alex is he's racking his brains like, okay. And all right.
3 that I can see, at least. Possibly more.
All right. And he slowly makes his way over to Alar, and he gives her the goggles, and he says, "I'm sorry, but Alar's probably going to be our ticket to seeing any traps before we set them off.
That's fair.
So just, Dennis, Alar, Kagura, not Alar, sorry, Rura, Kagura, stay close, all right?"
Okay.
Try as best I can.
All right, and
Follow the
Alex,
horsey.
and Alex gives the goggles of night to Alar to wear.
They give 60 feet, yes?
Yep, 60 feet of vision.
There you go.
Yeah, I
No attunement acquired.
Grisura sees something barely around the corner.
No, you cannot.
Oh, I can't?
As the message says, only Grisura cannot see them, or those who cannot see that message. So anyone who can only see 5 feet can't see them, and you can't.
Alright.
Because they're stealthed. But they roll very low.
Alright, and Alex gestures Fiona over.
Vienna?
Yeah, I'm just trying. Okay.
Well,
I see.
You're the necromancy you're the necromancy specialist. How do we deal with these guys?
And this, well, my source I have, source I had indicate that this lich came up with these things himself. They're basically faster and more armored than regular zombies. Yeah. Apart from that, I'm not 100% sure what we will be dealing with. This appears to be something new.
Oh, fun, Grisura says sarcastically.
No
whisper.
But there is one way to test how strong they are at least, but
not confident in it.
And basically, and I basically have a couple tries to do it.
Can you risk it?
And from here, maybe. Okay, so, I'm gonna try. Hold on, let me just check something. Just double checking a couple things on my abilities.
The creatures in question that you can see appear to be these half of a person with wisps and thin smoke trailing off them.
Wait a minute. Actually, I had assumed that these were the armored zombies. Are they not?
They are not zombies.
Okay, so... Okay, rewind what I just said. Do I know what these are?
Let me think.
But I know what these are.
What would it be, religion check, maybe? Arcana?
Or Arcana?
Arcana.
Because necromancy?
Fair enough.
Okay. Let's see, is guidance switched on? Yes, it is. I am proficient in this. 20.
These are wraiths.
Okay, these are wraiths, so nothing too. Okay, there's a few wraiths, none of the armored zombies I was expecting. But wraiths can get wraiths
How is
can be
to take care of?
Yeah. I mean, they go down pretty easily, but they can do some nasty things to you.
Like what? Does Bjarna know that? Because I actually don't know off the top of my head, and jumping into the monster manual just feels like cheating.
They can permanently reduce your hit point maximum until you take a long rest.
They can suck out your life force if you're not careful.
And they can make specters out of you if you die.
And they can control your ghost if they do actually manage to kill you.
Okay, so
bad flashbacks.
So what's the trick to killing them?
Don't touch them.
And hit them very hard, preferably with a magic weapon.
I imagine
Some kind of spell.
I imagine magic on its own would be a very quick way to deal with them. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Well, they can
Vienna?
be hit by it if they're not super vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vienna, you would know that not a lot. They're pretty resistant to basically everything, and they're immune to necrotic and poison.
Yeah.
Resistant to radiant.
Like physical attacks won't do much to them. Anything involving poison or death magic, they'll just ignore.
All right. We can't stand here forever thinking about this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, within 30.
I can get.
I do have. I am equipped to at least.
Guys, you keep talking over each other. One at a time.
Equipped to. Let's see. Okay.
I can't see a thing, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and. That one. This one can be an. Okay, this one could prove to be an issue. So. Okay, do we break stealth? Do we want do we try and sneak past him? Do we want to do we go in guns blazing? What's our threat? What's our game here?
I can probably get that one off in the corner there. The two on the side, the two here, they're going to be a tough one.
The two closest to you are prone, but they have half cover.
Yeah, I might. Well, that's not going to be a concern for me.
All right.
Okay.
Can we just sneak past them?
Okay.
I can reach the
I'm
far
gonna
one.
try something real fast. It's as we're probably gonna have to start. I could try something, but if it doesn't work, then it's gonna go into be a straight fight.
Well, we've got two people with heavy armor here. Sneaking really ain't enough. Yeah. And Alex.
One of the
Alex gets a. Sorry.
Ruzura can't really do much to them, can she?
She has
and
magic
Alex.
items.
I do have my mithril armor too.
Yeah, but you don't really have weapons that. Yeah. Well, I suppose they won't do nothing.
But Alex.
Okay, I'm gonna stop second guessing myself and just cast and just use Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
All right. So.
If nothing else, it should get these two to back off from the entrance.
30 feet.
So that get DC 15 Wisdom saving throw from both of them.
All right. I'm just gonna need everyone to actually no, cause roll initiative, but we won't be using it just yet, cause we'll see what happens. So it's wisdom saves.
That is atrocious.
Yes, it's wisdom saves.
So what's your DC?
15.
Okay. So okay. So they're frightened, so they have to move away. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, are they challenge rating 1/2 or below?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Then they're just frightened.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. They're frightened. Okay. It must. Okay. It doesn't do that immediately. It must spend its turn and trying to move as far away from me as possible.
All right. So since it mentions turns, that's going to be roll initiative. Okay.
Yeah. Like it has to do it on. Yeah. It does it on its turn. It's not a reaction.
All right. So has everyone rolled?
Yeah.
So 1,
I
2,
haven't.
3.
One moment, I lost connection for a
I
moment.
have.
Want me to roll for you real quick?
No, I got it back. I just need to get some stuff up.
Okay.
Fuck that. The initiative is atrocious.
Swear.
It happens.
Sorry.
Hey, I clicked on you. Roll initiative. Hold on, I've got lag.
Ooh, okay.
Leg.
Okay, so it was 13.
Okay, yeah.
No, 3. I'm sorry. 3.
Yeah, just use the first one.
Alright, so Rura, you're first. You can
great.
see what you can see. Okay?
Okay. I can barely see one of them. I can see that one. Barely. I can see this one over here, but they're both too far. I really can't do anything.
You can move closer.
I don't know where to move though. It's all pitch black for me.
You have 5 feet of vision so you can see where you're going. You just gotta feel your way across.
Yeah. Great. Let's see. If I move... Oh, Lordy! That's all I can see, though. I don't want to move any closer.
Okay.
I can see that one a bit better. That's still not close enough. Alright, well. Can I please light a torch? It's too dark.
It's up to them. I mean, you can light a torch if you want.
How much? Ugh. No, because Vienna said not to, and I don't want to make her mad.
Okay.
I guess.
I mean, you can. I mean, I guess suppose I'm not in any position to tell you this just yet, but you can now.
Let's do.
I just want to get there.
I'll
Like,
allow
I
that.
just want
I'll
to get
allow you
there.
saying that. Talking's
Okay,
free.
you can light the torch now.
Okay, she gives her a bit of a look and goes, all right. And then, yeah. I have 1 torch. Or no, actually, I have 9 torches. Wow. I didn't know I had that many. I light one of my torches.
You
All
see
right.
a bunch of spooky ghosts.
Alright, let me light the torch for you. This torch is 15 feet or 30?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Hang
Let me
on.
look it up.
Okay. It's resistant to
20
elemental and immune to necrotic. Go ahead.
It's 20
Anything
feet.
besides- Okay, so updated. It force and radiant are basically the only things that these guys don't resist.
Force and radiant, great. I don't know any spells or anything. There, now I can
Alright.
control it. Thank you.
You have control of it, but keep it with your token. Okay?
Gen 4. Oh, sorry. I got it.
Mhm.
Okay, so
1 second.
still can't. Oh,
Okay, keep it 5 feet within your character, because I need to be able to edit.
So force, radiant, and magic weapons. That's what we want to hit these guys with.
I'm only giving
Okay.
it sight so I can see what the radius is on it. Okay.
okay.
So, what do you do?
All right. Well, if besides lighting a torch, I guess I'll hold an action if I what am I gonna do?
Does it take an action to light a torch?
Oh yeah.
You still got
Alright,
your
well,
bonus action? Okay.
Uh,
Dennis.
Yeah. This is good because I don't know what else to do.
Dennis.
Okay.
Ooh, My cook. My cook. My cook. My cook. My cook. My cook.
What are you doing?
I can barely see that one.
Give me it.
If you can see him, you can cast it.
Okay.
You alright? Rira? Are you alright?
I hit my foot.
Ah, that sucks.
I was
I know.
trying to get my drink and I hit the corner. Never
Yeah,
fails.
I know that feeling. I nearly broke my pinky toe a couple of days ago.
He
Anyway,
hit my pinky.
Oh.
sorry, but we gotta keep things moving. Dennis?
I send out a radiant touch.
Pardon?
It's undead. I send out a radiant touch.
Okay, what does that do and where are you sending
At
it?
this one,
Okay,
who has probably half cover.
okay, he does. I think that's a +2 to AC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the cover rules off the top of my head.
Half cover is plus. I don't know either. Sorry.
Wrong? Oh, you did. Okay. 18 hits. So,
Radiant damage, and it has disadvantage
okay,
because
so,
it's undead.
Okay, yep.
13
Half
radiant
cover is
damage.
+2.
Okay. I'm sorry, Rura. That really hurts, I know. But, is that your turn?
Let's see. Don't know offhand if I have anything that's bonusy that I can do right now.
Alright, Allah. If you don't know, I'm
Alar.
gonna keep things moving. Yeah?
Okay.
Keep going.
Allah.
Alara is going to move out of this area here.
Okay?
And she's going to only move right about here. Okay. I got a better sight of the things.
Hmm?
She's going to cast hypnotic pattern. Too far apart. Is it worth it? Nah. I want to cast fear instead.
Fear?
Fear
Okay.
on this one.
Okay, what's the DC? And then what's the roll?
Wisdom,
And
I
what's the
believe.
range?
Is it range? Oh, it is 30 foot. Oh, so it only hit those two. Shit, I didn't read that fully. I'm gonna
And
cast
they're
it.
already frightened.
Yeah, they're already frightened, so I'm just gonna cast hypnotic pattern instead.
He was frightened, but someone hit him.
No, that does that break it? I don't think that breaks it. That was
Don't
turn
think that
turn
breaks
on
it.
Maybe. Anyway, we'll continue for now.
dead.
Alright, so
cast
they
it
both
right here.
fail. And that means they're both frightened of you.
Yeah, like
Oh, we're keeping fear? Okay, my bad.
Oh, hypnotic pattern? Yeah, we can go hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna target this one.
Okay.
'cause,
So, yeah, that's
DC
still a
is 14.
fail. So,
Okay.
his speed is reduced to 0.
And he's incapacitated.
He's enjoying colors.
And that'll be my action. And my turn.
Hold on, let me see. Charmed exhaustion, grapple, paralyzed. He's immune to charmed.
He's immune to charmed? Oh, well, I just wasted a spell.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
It's the Ray's turn. They're gonna spend their turn becoming unsurprised. And you see two figures poke their heads out, and they both speak in Abyssal. Does anyone know Abyssal?
Hang on. Alex actually does know Abyssal.
Alright. You hear them going, "Is that enemies? Finally."
What the fuck? It says, "Steady, everyone. Seems like we got more company."
Swear.
Alright. I forgot to roll for Zanel. Let me do that real quick.
We're kind of gets a chill down the back of her neck, and her feathers kind of bristle, and she looks a little scared. Oh boy.
Okay, I'll just say you didn't take a turn. That's fine. Calgary, it's your turn.
Hold on.
Are
Hold
we?
on. You accidentally. I think you accidentally. Hold on.
You put Virina on 15 instead of 3.
No, she's on 3.
She's on 15.
No, it was entered as 15 though.
Oh.
So just click it again. I corrected it.
All right. So I assume we have their attention now.
Yep.
Yep.
They are no longer surprised.
You said they're surprised?
No, they're no
They're
longer
no-
surprised. Meaning you
Oh.
can't get disadvantage.
Okay. I can't see a thing.
I mean, we're a loaded torch.
I think I could see the torch. I see a skull. I see a skull at my, and I see a skull on my bottom right. Is that a wraith?
Down
that's
here?
the rate that I turned. Yes.
Yes, that's that one's feared.
Okay, so it's not going to attack us.
Nope.
Actually, that is the one that I whacked.
Mm-hmm.
The description says until it takes damage, so sorry. Apparently, I didn't know what I was doing.
Anyway, it's
In
your
that-
turn.
In that case, I don't know what I'm getting myself. I don't know exactly what I'm getting myself into, so I'm going to duck behind this coffin for now, and figure out and judge what I'm going to do from there.
Alright, so you move over there. You still got your action and your bonus action. Alright, that's
that, and
perception.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
Okay.
And hold it. Wait until I see until the first sign of one of them becoming hostile towards anybody.
Alright. Kazura.
I'm gonna cautiously move here and hold an attack action if they try anything funny.
Okay.
My
Okay.
throwing axe. That way I can use my bonus action to whistle it back.
Okay. But you can only hold an action, so you won't have a bonus action.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Alex.
just holding.
All right. Hey. I am moving up here. And hold up. Just need to take measurements. I can smack these two. So,
Can you recognize what they are?
pardon?
Can you recognize what they are?
You would have to take an action to roll Arcana.
Yeah, no, I'm not wasting my action on that. I am going to... I'm really regretting using this now. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast once. Against...
That stung him.
The left one or the right one?
Sorry. This one.
The left one or the right one?
Right one.
Thank you. So let's see. Hold. Okay. So it takes half of 16. So it takes 8.
Alright, here's the second bolt. Fuck's sake.
Oh, that's a miss. Is that your turn?
Need to check something right quick.
Okay, well I'm gonna move on. Vienna.
Yeah, move on.
Okay. Wait, did this one succeed? Wait, I assume lack of a skull meant this one succeeded on the saving throw against the turning?
Mm-hmm. It's looking at you very menacingly.
Okay, then that's the one I'm going... then he's the one I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna jump up in the coffin with him. I'm going to spawn my spiritual weapon behind him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast it at the 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And having flanked him, I'm going to stab. And this is with my bonus action.
All right, roll it.
Okay. At the 4th level. Yeah. So spirit weapon is right here, and that does 19 force damage to him.
Okay. He is not immune to force.
Yep.
So 19 force damage it is.
Yeah. And then with my regular action, and I'm gonna whack him and with Dolphin Sorrow with Booming Blade.
Alrighty, roll it.
Yeah. Also with advantage because I'm flanking with a spiritual weapon.
He's also prone.
Oh. Well,
So let's see.
okay, so the thunder and light.
Thunder.
Yeah, he resists those, but it's not immune.
Nope. I just needed
Yeah,
to
also-
double check.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna proc.
The 12 is not half because it's a magical bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah, the 12
Okay,
does,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And also, I'm gonna proc Thunderbolt Strike to send him flying 10 feet.
$17. Okay. So, alright, he's sent flying 10 feet, did you say?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. And if he moves at all, on his next turn, if he willingly moves next turn, and then he will take extra damage from the Booming Blade.
Okay. Allow you get an attack of opportunity? No, wait. No, you're still...
No, I don't.
You don't, you're right. Okay. So, is that your turn?
Yes, that is my full turn.
Rura.
Yeah, boy. So does that mean I should not attack this one then that's down here? Because now I can see it.
You
I
can
already
attack
hit
it
so go
now,
ahead.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
no
like-
longer frightened.
No, they stay frightened, even if you hit them with an attack.
They do?
Yeah.
I looked at the
Yeah.
description.
Turn
there's a
undead
cat.
does not follow that rule. The turning stays.
I'll check it, but Rura, it's your turn regardless.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go after this one then? Since no one's gone after it yet? Or should I just leave it until later?
Oh, actually, it turned into for 1 minute until. Okay, yeah, like I just checked. I must have missed that the first time.
Okay, what were you
so
saying,
not
Rura?
happening anymore.
Then I'll attack that one then in the corner. That's the only one I can see clearly enough and closest to. So yeah.
Alright, roll damage.
Do I put Hunter's Mark before or after?
Before.
Before then. So
The one
Hunter's
near
Mark on that
Kagura,
one.
yes?
yes, the one by Kagura.
Alright, roll it.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, so that hits.
Hey.
Okay.
Roll your hunter's mark.
Hunter's Mark. Ah.
And
Oh, wow.
that's just... That's not resisted, is it, Fiona?
Is the longbow of Gustly Might a magic?
No,
weapon?
the Hunter's Mark.
I don't. It's never made clear where Hunter's Mark fits into all that.
Fair
It's
enough.
magic. It just hits.
Okay.
Yeah, if the weapon's magic, then it's magic. That's the most common. In the thing I see.
Yep.
Okay. So, is that your turn?
Have an extra attack.
Okay, roll it.
Also, and you also have Colossus Slayer.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. But isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
all.
below its hit point
It doesn't
maximum.
have all its hit points.
Yeah, it already had hit points when I hit it, right? Or no, Dennis hit it, right?
Yeah, I hit it.
Okay, so then 1d8 then.
Okay.
Get that real quick. Get out of the way. There we go. So there we go. Oh, okay, that's very good.
Roll your second attack.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
You also get Hunter's Mark.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
Hunter's Mark, don't forget to throw that. Yeah.
Full damage.
Woo!
So that's
Put that-
11. And that's 6. And Colossus Slayer.
No, Colossus Slayer only does once per turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. You all see a spell cupped in Thanos' hands, and he looks at you all and he says, "Could you all do me a favor and close your eyes for a moment?"
Huh?
Alex closes his eyes.
Dennis does
It's
so
not-
too.
I don't think you can do it until your turn, can you, Vienna?
I have no idea.
I would
You know
think
what?
closing your eyes
Yeah.
is an
Like,
easy thing
I've never
to
seen
do.
a rule for closing
I-
your eyes.
I'd say you're right, it's probably a free action.
Yeah.
Alright, so is there anyone that doesn't close their eyes?
Rua just looks frantic and then quickly covers her eyes.
Vienna will close her eyes for exactly the span of 1 moment.
Alright.
Same
Sorry?
with Grisera.
Let me just roll this. Okay. So you all see a brilliant, blinding bright, like you stared at the sun, even with your eyes closed, flash of light. And, let's see. That Wraith needs to make a save, that Wraith needs to make a save. And, yeah, that hits. Nope, okay, so that one is. Okay, and now the Boducks need to make a save. So it's con. Okay, 1, 2.
Oh, sunburst.
They have disadvantage. So that's 9, that's a 13, and it's 14, so 7, 16, so 1, that Wraith is this one right here, so that takes half damage. So that's 51 divided by 2, so that's 25 damage, okay, so 25. And everyone else failed, so this takes 51, so that's minus 51. That one's dead. Okay. Minus 51. Okay, and that one's dead. And you all of a sudden also hear this massive kaboom, and the entire room shakes violently. When you open your eyes, where there was once a fountain, there's just a big crater.
So he's got 8th level spells. Good to know.
Dennis, it is your turn.
Is there a rock I can grab in my immediate vicinity that I could possibly throw? Or some object of the likeness?
There is.
Okay, I grab it, I cast light on it, and then I chuck it into the room.
Nothing happens. Also, the room is no longer the pool of water is gone. There's no light coming from there anymore.
So you're saying that casting light on it did not work?
No, it made the light. Where are you tossing it? Actually, let me just give you control.
Just generic into the room.
Alright, it lands there.
It's 20 bright and then 40 dim total.
No, it's 20 bright and then 20 dim. It won't let me. God damn it! You're just gonna have to deal with that where it is, because I can't edit it. Being weird.
Okay.
But yeah, you tossed it into the room. I'd say that would probably be a bonus action.
Okay. And I move up a bit so I can probably see what's going on. And that's it.
All right, Allah.
You are muted, Alar.
Alar's gonna cast vicious mockery on this guy.
All right. How do you mock him? What do you say?
He's fat and no one loves him.
Oh,
Ouch.
that's so mean.
That's so mean, yes.
That 1 damage.
Unfortunately, he isn't fat, so he just brushes it off and says, "Of course, yeah, right."
Okay, so no
Right.
damage. I'm going to inspire Kagura.
All right, you have
Yeah.
1d8. It's the Wraith's turn, and he's going to look to Kagura, and that's the wrong one. And he's gonna cast Life Drain on you. So,
About that action I was holding.
oh yeah, that's right. You both were you and Grisura were holding actions. You may take your
Yes.
bonus action.
All right, I'm gonna see. I see the wraith coming at me. So I just take the arrow and stab it forward. Not
And-
even firing it from the bow.
And I see the Wraith charging at Kagura at the same time, so I throw my axe returning.
Okay. So, what do you do, Kagura? Okay, there we go.
I just take the arrow. I just take the arrow. I just take the arrow. I was about to fix my bow and stab him with it.
I'm just gonna do that shorthand because I'm lazy. Okay, so 14. Alright, so you bring your short bow. Actually, you'd have disadvantage because he's within 5 feet, wouldn't you? Doesn't matter. You bring your short bow up and shoot him point blank.
I didn't say I was firing it from my bow. I said I'm just taking the arrow and stabbing him with it. You know, like the
That would be an
the
improvised weapon, but let's just move on.
Yeah.
So, and you watch his axe goes shunk into the guy's head, and he just goes. Anyway, it's the race turn. It's going to do its life drain. Does a 12 hit?
Oh,
No.
You're right. It doesn't because you have an AC of 16. All right. It's it's this guy's turn. He's going to move 30 feet here, and he's going to okay. Let's see. Dennis, he's going to look at you.
Oh dear, it's one of those, isn't it?
And
Oh, what kind of save?
con save. The DC is 13.
Nope.
You take 22
Ouch.
necrotic damage.
Hey!
E. Is there a way for the damage is described then? Or do I just feel myself hurt and I'm like, ah?
You look at his gaze and you just feel ill all of a sudden. Like something cold and slimy is slithering through your insides.
I don't feel so good, guys.
Kagura.
All right. I'm going to. Ooh, do I already have? No, I wouldn't have sneak attack on this wraith. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my insightful fighting on this guy.
All right. Let's see.
And if it works, I get sneak attack on him.
That's charisma, isn't it? He fails.
All right, then I get sneak attack on him for 1 minute.
Yep.
Right, short sword time.
Booty, you shoot it, the booty. You get 9 plus 8, shoot it, booty. And it does 17, so there's no 92. And he takes 8. And
Wait,
he's not looking too good. Grisura.
wait, was that your short sword of evil's bane?
Yeah.
That's magical, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right, it would be. Hold on a second. Plus 8. 17. Okay.
Also, I don't think it's short sword of evil's bane. I think it's just sword of evil's bane.
Anyway, Grisura.
Okay, for my bonus action, I whistle for my axe.
It returns to you.
Then I move here and I attack with my scimitar.
Alright.
Okay.
All you need to do is hit, basically. That's a miss.
Alright, and I still have extra attack.
Mm-hmm.
And
Roll it.
I'll do the scimitar again. Why?
That's
Why are you
also
not
a
flanking?
miss. Alex.
Alright, I'm practically fucking useless in this fight.
Swear.
I know, sorry, just I'm really starting to regret that cold eldritch blast now. Oh, nothing else I can do, really. Just gonna double down. I'm going after the Bodak.
Alrighty. Roll it.
I'll just blast 1.
That hits, it does 3 damage.
I'll just blast 2.
That hits, it does enough to kill it. You just watch as its body reaches out towards Dennis, and then its hands curl, and its body slowly shrivels and curls up into a tiny ball.
And before that, Alex takes about 20 feet forward, and yeah, that's his turn.
Alright, Fiona.
Yeah. Vienna is gonna send her weapon over here to flank Cabra and stab. So, moments.
I know, Dennis, I know. I can't edit the ball, okay?
Okay, ignore the thunder. That was me forgetting to turn Booming Blade off. So yeah, that's 14 force damage.
Okay.
To this guy.
Yeah, you just watch as he suddenly shifts back and thuds against the air as if hit by some sort of invisible force, and then his form just dissipates slowly into nothing.
Yeah, like, Fiona's gonna keep that spiritual weapon out for the time being.
Okay. Combat is now over.
Ooh.
Okay, no messing around anymore, people. Figure out where that bloody phylactery is.
If Vienna's gonna examine like this big blood basin.
Give me a second.
Help,
reaching
I don't
time
feel
yet?
so good.
Rura looks over to Dennis, and then she has a potion of healing. She gives one to him. Here, take this.
While you're going to investigate the room, Thanon steps forward and he says, "Forgive me, some business just dropped up. I'm gonna have to take a call. I'll be at the exit. I'll make sure nothing gets in and sneaks up on you."
Going.
Insight.
He's already gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Yeah, me too.
Roll
We
it.
have other things to worry about.
22.
He wasn't lying about keeping others out, and he wasn't lying about about, I'm sorry, I've forgotten exactly what I said, but
Take
he
a
was,
call.
he was lying about taking a call. But he wasn't lying about something coming up. That's right.
Hmm. And, well, in any event, okay, Vierna's going to examine the blood basin.
Alright. You, oddly enough, see a black potion bottle lightly floating in the pool of blood.
I do not have mage hand, so Vierna's going to try and scoop it out with the...
Oh, for goodness sake, Alex says, and he, yeah.
Okay. that
So
works
remember,
too.
what kind of potion of healing was that?
Just a regular potion of healing.
So do 2d4 plus 2. Okay, thank
Alright.
you.
So you pull out the bottle. It's pitch black and there's a thick cork blocking any light from getting into the contents. You have no idea what's inside.
Okay, black potion will get that identified later.
Don't have time to identify it.
Yeah. I got that.
Grisera is going to examine these coffins.
Alright, let me just... This is what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maroon looks a little
Vierna's
grossed out because she
Vierna's
almost stepped on
not up to
bones.
Blood basin just yet, but we can get to that later.
You find a couple of stray jewels worth around I'd say 250 gold.
Me?
Yeah, you find a couple of like jewels and coins littered around the skeletons that are in there.
Sweet.
Can I study the crater that he made?
Whatever was once there is now gone. Even the statues look a bit broken.
Jewels and coins with what? Sorry?
250 GP.
And that's from one coffin or both coffins?
Both.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
I'm gonna examine. I'll examine the chandelier then.
it's a chandelier. It fell over.
Ruru looks kind of amazed at the damage and then just keeps walking like, yikes.
We calling it time?
Alex is briefly taking a peek of where the boat came out of.
Alright. So, I will unlock that, and I'll tell you what's in there, and then we'll call it, okay?
Okay.
Inside is a small storage area littered with ruined crates, and there appears to be a couple of ruined books that are illegible, but you do manage to find a small obsidian worth about 300 gold.
Alright, I'll quickly add that.
So, anything you want to do before we end this session?
Yeah, Vierna is gonna ritual cast detect magic just to take a see if there's anything about this blood basin.
There's nothing magical except the potion bottle you're holding. And the crater is then. Sorry, not done.
What manner of magic does the potion bottle appear to be? Like, what school of magic?
I'll tell you in a second. The crater is also dimly glowing with magic residue. There's no magic left, but you can see the bits of it fading.
Right.
As for what school of magic, evocation.
I assume that's from the sunburst then. As for the bottle?
Yeah, the bottle is radiating with evocation. You could spend 10 minutes to identify it.
I might as well just set up camp since Dennis doesn't look so good.
Set up camp in a lich's lair? Are you insane?
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before we wrap up?
No, I'm good.
I guess I can cast Identify on the bottle.
Does everyone wait around while Dennis identifies it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Alex? Yeah, sure, fine.
I mean, general
Fiona
consensus is.
has Fiona already suspects what it might be, but he'll. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
See ya.
So
Okay.
some kind of magic poison, basically.
Not exactly. You suspect that the fountain had been filled with it.
And our friend made sure to destroy it. Fiona gives like a long, hard the exit.
It remains open and an exit.
Yeah, but you know what she's really staring at.
Yeah. So, with that done, we're gonna wrap up right now. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Good
See you guys
night.
later.
See ya.
Bye.
You know. Family darkest fear.